Welcome viewers. Today we are going to study SPSS. We shall be looking at how we can use SPSS to do our quantitative analysis. You all know that SPSS is the most common program that quantitative analysts utilize to do all their mathematical computations to quantitatively analyze their responses, their survey responses. Um, the program you are using or the version of the SPSS is 25. However, those with 24 or 26 can still benefit or follow along with the program because the functions are all not that similar. Their disparity is not all that much. So you can still use versions, later versions or previous versions. 24, 26 to be okay. So I will be introducing the SPSS. I've already opened mine. So this is my SPSS version 25. As I already said, when you open SPSS, this is the interface that the program will be showing. If you look carefully at the program, you realize that you have different sections of the program. This is what we call the menu bar, the menus. And as you can see, we have different menus, start from file up to help. The menus have sub functions. As we learn the program, as we enter the actual practice, you understand or you know the various functions of this menu, starting from the file, edit, view, like I said, up to help. Aside that, you also see that you have this sheet. It's like the Excel file. Those who are familiar with Excel, you understand or are familiar with this sheet, how it looks like. It looks like the Excel. These are the observations or the cases from 1 up to infinity. What happens here is that this window, that is data view, as you can see the data view and the variable view. The data view is where we enter our data, that's the responses or observations. That is where we enter them. And the variable view is where we enter the properties or the various observations or the various variables that you want to work on. So supposedly we are dealing with, let's say, age of the respondents. These are where we are going to enter the properties of the ages of the respondents. So you can see with the properties we have name. The name stands for the variable. Look at the type. You have the weight, decimals, labels and values. Missing values, you have the columns, aligned, measures and row. These are the properties or the features of the variables that will be entered here. Whatever variables that you enter here will be seen here. It will appear here directly. Let's look at an example. Let's say I'm looking at the age of respondent. Here, let's say the variable name is age. So age. Now, let's go to the data view. You can see that the age that are entered in the variable view has appeared here. You can see it here. So whatever properties that you enter here, it is what will appear in the data view. So let's assume that the age, we all know that the age, if with the variable type, if what you are entering is number, that is numerical, then we can maintain this one. If we are looking at comma, we can select this one. Whatever, if it is a string, you can also, if you are dealing with dollars date, then we can choose it yourself. Look at the weight. The weight is about the number of characters that you want to. If it's 100 characters, 50 characters, if it's 20 characters, then you choose. Alright. For decimals, you all know what decimals means. The label stand for the description of the variable. So if it is age of respondent, you type age of respondent. Values. What this value means is the age. Let's assume that we have categories of the ages. Let's say we have between 1 and 10, 11 and 30, let's say in 31 to 40. These are where you key them in. So now the values will start from in this tutorial we are starting from 1. The values start from 1, and the categories of the what do you call it, the categories of the ages. Let's say we start from 1 up to 10. So the first group of, or the first classification of age start from 1 to 10 years. Then you click add. The next group begins from, so the next value will stand for 2. Then we start from 11 to, let's say, 20. The next value is 3. We start from 21 to 30. Then we click add. Now you can click OK. For this is an example, so you didn't in terms so much values. Now we are done with this one. So with the missing values, I'll look at this later as we start the actual practice, or maybe when we start working on data. Then I'll explain how we deal with the missing values. The column 2, I will leave it. Now this is another important property you need to understand. SPSS will give us scale, ordinal, and nominal. And I'll also explain what these measures mean: the scale, the ordinal, and nominal. And later I'll also explain what all these variables, this thing also mean. But for now, let's leave our simple tutorial here. Now, straight to the data view, you will see that the property of the variable that you will enter in the variable view has appeared here. That is the age. Now, when you click here, you will see that all the values that you enter in the variables are now here, and now they are in the drop down list here. You see that in the variable view, we started from 1 to 10 years, 11 up to 20 years, and 21 up to 30 years. So the properties of the variable that we enter in the variable view has now appeared here. So here we can begin to enter your data, and later on we start with the analysis. This is the short tutorial for the introduction of the SPSS. As you can see, we have looked at what these things, the menu bar stands for. We have looked at what these numbers also stands for. We have also looked at what we do at data view window. We have also looked at what we also do at the variable variable view window. So I hope now you understand the basis of SPSS. If anyone has a question concerning what you have taught today, you can leave them at the comment section, and I'll be addressing them one after the other. Like I said, kindly subscribe to my channel so that as time goes on, any video that I'll do and post them here, you quickly be notified and come and just watch it, learn a lot from it. Like I said, this is going to be like a course. It's actually a course, and I'll be teaching everything about SPSS from the basis to the advanced level. Everything that you need to know about SPSS will be taught here. So whether you are a student, whether you're a professional, a researcher, regardless of your level, you can still benefit from what I'm going to teach about SPSS. Thank you for watching this short tutorial. Bye.